Are you getting enough sleep? We know 7 to 8 hours is vital for our health, but it's also one of the most difficult habits to maintain. Thank you for staying with us. I'm Erin LeBeau.
And I'm Shirley Chan in for Tamsin today. Now, it is no secret, sleep plays a vital role in our overall health and well-being. But getting enough sleep and staying asleep isn't easy for everyone, myself included.
Right. So the sleep doctor, Dr. Michael Breus, is a clinical psychologist and medical advisor to Apollo Neuro. He joins us now with his top tips to sleep better. And boy, oh boy, are we happy to see you.
Oh, it's my pleasure to be here. Always happy to be on Pix 11 and working with you guys. So it's probably no secret, right? There's a lot of things that we know that sleep plays a role in these days. I thought I would break that down a little bit to explain to everybody why is sleep so important.
Okay, so what specifically can a good night's rest do for us?
Great question. So here's what we know from the data. Sleep appears to affect you in three major categories: physically, emotionally, and cognitively. So it affects your thinking, it affects your mood, and it affects your physicality. Believe it or not, sleep affects every single organ system in your body and every single disease state. Literally everything you do better with a good night's sleep.
Wow. All right. Now, since the pandemic, we should point out that insomnia has unfortunately continued to rise. What are some possible consequences to chronic insomnia or just basic unhealthy sleeping habits?
So this is a whole category of things that can happen. You might have one, you might have all of them, it all depends, but definitely be on the lookout. Number one, poor emotional regulation. Your moods are up and down, sideways. I mean, you get mad at things that you never got mad at before. Your focus and your memory can be completely off with bad sleep habits. And let's be fair, we need our focus and our memory to do our jobs, spend time with our loved one, things like that. Another big one, low energy. I can't count the number of people who've been telling me, gosh, Dr. Breus, my energy seems to be so much lower. When my sleep habits are not so great, when I get better sleep, I seem to do better. Of course, increased inflammation, that's the big word these days about things that are going on inside our bodies. We know that bad sleep definitely leads to that. And of course, decrease in both mental and physical performance.
Okay, so Dr. Breus, what are some ways that we can all start to get our sleep under control and actually stay asleep?
So one of the things that you want to do, and this is going to sound strange, but follow my logic here, is you want to wake up at the same time every single day, including the weekends. Now, you ladies get a break from this because you have a very different schedule than most of the people that are watching right now, I would imagine. Between, journalists always have these kind of kooky, crazy schedules. But as a general guideline, we want people to wake up at the same time. That keeps your circadian rhythm intact, and that allows your entire system to know when to go to bed and when to wake up.
I want to point out that my friend Erin here, she definitely sticks to that. Up every day, you said, at the same time.
Because I can't function. I have like brain fog, and I just feel off if I'm not getting proper sleep.
There you go.
I'm like the nap queen, too. So
proof positive here. All right, you work with a company called Apollo Neuro. What can you tell us about the technology that it uses to try to and help people get better sleep?
Sure. So this is the Apollo right here. I don't know if you can see it. It's the little wristband. You can wear it on your wrist, on your ankle, what have you. Now, many people look at this as a wearable, and they say to me like, okay, well, what does it do? How does it work? So historically, wearables would assess where you were in terms of sleep. It would be like a tracker. It would tell you, you went to bed at this time, you woke up at that time. That is a type of wearable. This is very, very different because this actually buzzes or has what's called a haptic stimulus. So it vibrates, and here's what's so fascinating is these vibrations, through research, we've tied to different mood states, and certain vibrations will make you feel sleepy while others will make you wake up. Now, I know this sounds like, holy cow, like, where has this been all my life, right? So I didn't believe it at first, but I've been wearing this thing now for over a year, and I use it to help me wake up. I use it to help me fall asleep, and I'm the sleep doctor.
Wow. I was thinking, does it vibrate to tell you to go to bed, Shirley?
So
very
actually
handy.
It does. You can set a system on it, like a profile, and it will buzz, and that can be a good reminder for you to be able to say, hey, maybe I need to go to bed. Now, the other thing that's really interesting is one of the things it'll do is while you're sleeping, it can track your sleep, and then it can vibrate to help keep you into deeper stages of sleep. What we found is if you use this for approximately 3 months, roughly 3 hours a day, and by the way, all you do is set it and forget it, all of a sudden your deep sleep begins to get better and better and better. Almost a 30% increase, which is pretty amazing.
I like it. Set it and forget it.
Yeah.
All right, Dr. Breus, thank you so much for joining us today. We have definitely learned a lot.
Always a pleasure. If you want to check it out, check out apolloneuro.com.
All right.
There you go. And you can follow Dr. Breus on social media at The Sleep Doctor or go to his website, thesleepdoctor.com.